living on campus, if you have projects, group projects, which you're gonna have a lot your freshman year, a lot of group projects, group activities, when you have to study for midterms, finals, it's so convenient being able to simply walk from your dorm to the library. Versus if you live off campus and you don't have a car, the buses stop running, baby, after a certain time. And you're gonna have to be calling, and it's just too much of a hassle. So just live on campus your first year. But if you're amongst one of those freshmen, you got your car, you got your mind made up. I'm not sure if they even let freshmen get decals, because my freshman year, freshmen couldn't even have their cars up there. The school would not let you get a decal. So you kind of had to finesse, kind of get like an upperclassman. I ain't gonna tell y'all that, I ain't promoting breaking the rules at Florida, agriculture and mechanical university. But it's just a lot more convenient if you live on campus your first year. And then when you live off campus, you're going to value it so much more. Just living on campus in those bathrooms, Lord have mercy. I mean, now they have like, what's those new, they got these new dorms, the Village. But please be wary that they're kind of small, and they are co-ed. All the dorms, so much has changed since my freshman year. Freshman year, there was no boys going to the girls' dorms or girls going to the boy dorms. It was separate, okay? You could have visiting hours, and that was during the day. And once visiting hours ended, baby, you gotta say bye-bye to your little boo thing, whoever, and they gotta go their separate ways. It was so serious, a boy could not even be outside on the steps past, I think visiting hours ended, I want to say midnight or 11 o'clock, 11:30. The point is, you're going to get a $500 fine, some crazy ridiculous fee. And so now they have like, Sampson and Young used to be all boy dorms. And now it's like Sampson is the boy dorms and Young is for the girls. Since they closed so many of the girl dorms down, they're right across from each other. Like, listen, and boys can't go into the group. Get out of here. Gibson, yeah, it's just, there's Sampson and Young, Gibson, Diamond and McGuinn, which are now closed, Pattyfoot, what's the other ones back there? Cropper, and, Truth Hall. I did that. And Truth Hall, and you got the off-campus still. They're off-campus. They're not really far, but it's like the Palmettos or whatever. I mean, I would at least advise that. If you don't want to live on campus, you can still get you a little like FAMU apartment thing going on. I mean, that's not bad. You're still in an apartment-like setting. Those get filled very quickly though. Very, very quickly. So you have to be on top of it. Every semester, I wasn't prepared my first year, like, to buy books so soon. Like, professors be expecting you to have the book already, just about, like, first day of school type stuff. Baby, my net check ain't dropped yet. What you talking about? What are you talking about? I would strongly advise for you to keep at least $200 to $300 extra on you just for books. Don't rush to buy your books out of the bookstore. Try to get them from upperclassmen or other students selling their books, because students are always selling and trading books for a cheaper price, okay? You pretty much go into like the FAMU Facebook pages, and you just post a picture. Hey, you got this book. Hey, anybody selling this book? You got to hustle. You post it on Instagram, Twitter, social media is at an all-time high. So the Facebook pages is really where you're going to look up. Or even the group me's. If you don't know about GroupMe, you're going to find out once you get up to FAMU, of course. It's pretty much like a group messaging app. And you get into the group messages and you're like, hey, you got this book. People are selling them as cheap as $10, $15, $20. And these are like $80 to $100 books. And so just keep you a few hundred. Even if you only got $100, just try to keep a little something, like a little pocket change for books your first week of school. Also, don't rush. Literally, wait until that professor is like really acting as if this book is a must for the class, because it's been so many times I bought a book and we really did not use it the entire semester. So if you can drag that thing on out, if you can like, only times you really need to buy a book is if like the professor's requiring you to bring it to class or something like that. Yeah, so like I said, try to ride that baby on out. Try to ride the wave on out as long as you can without a book. Alright, you kind of know when you need a book for a class, but you're gonna be mad you don't spend that money on the book and you don't never use it. You is gonna be mad, and that does happen often. So yeah. What else? Get familiar with your professors. Like, I know it seems like the lame thing to do, but when it comes down to the end of the semester and you a few points away from a A or a B or a C, whatever, and you need your professor to kind of look out. They be knowing who interact in the class. These professors are not dumb, okay? They know who interact, they know who email, who come to office hours. Just show your face a little bit. I noticed that semesters where I showed my face a little bit more in the office, I had better grades versus semesters where I was out of touch with the professor or the class. Even if I would just raise my hand a little bit, nobody likes to sit up in the front, but maybe if you sit up in the front row, you are guaranteed an A or a B. You are guaranteed an A or a B because you're less likely to be on your phone. You're less likely to, get distracted to talk to people. Like when I go back, I'm a whole new girl. I'm sitting in the front row. I'm sorry. No one sitting in the back of the class, okay? Middle, you may be able to breeze by in the middle, but if you want that A, and it ain't even necessarily about just having an A in the class. Recommendation letters are a must in college. Whether some jobs may want you, like literally jobs when you're applying, internships, scholarships. Scholarships don't stop after high school, okay? You can always get you a scholarship. You need a recommendation letter. So if your professor doesn't really know anything about you, how can it, recommend you for anything? So just try to build relationships and try to keep the relationships going if you can, even after the semester, the school, the classes have ended. I'm not saying be best friends with your professor, but nothing wrong with showing face, show a little face. And that's very important. That's a major key. Major key right there. The meal plans, the CAF. The CAF is nothing like it used to be, because the CAF used to be the meetup spot, okay? On Wednesdays and Fridays, that thing is jumping. Even on Sunday, because it'd be like a soul food Sunday kind of thing. But the meal plans are so expensive that you don't even be caring to eat the food from the CAF, because it's not like, oh my God, this is top gourmet chef food. Why am I paying this much? And why is my meal plan like $1,500, $2,000? Depending on which one you choose, why is it that much? But when you're a freshman and you live on campus, they do require you to get a meal plan. They do have something to where if you stay off campus, you can get like a commuter's meal plan. I think it's like $500 or whatever, but it gives you flex bucks. Flex bucks are like pretty much, it's like your fast food money versus the CAF. You get swipes. You can swipe into the CAF. Flex bucks you can use at the Orange Room, which has Chick-fil-A, like other food vendors. Like we have a Wingstop on campus. You can go and use your flex bucks, which is like, I consider it like fast food money pretty much. Your flex bucks will go first. They definitely will be the first things to go. So you have to use your flex bucks wisely, and you cannot be giving them out to your friends, okay?